The main reason I'm here is because, it's been a lot. This country has always been fucked up, but as of lately, it's just so overwhelming that I had to feel like there was something that I could do. And, in terms of policy change, I don't believe there's a necessity. I don't think that policy change is going to fix anything because we keep on having policy change. We keep on doing all of these things and nothing works. And so instead, I think that what we need is complete disarming and complete. We don't need police officers. They started off as a racist system. They continue to be racist. They continue to kill people. They have made no efforts to change, no efforts to stop. And they're showing us that they're willing to kill us in broad daylight, to our face, put it on media, and have nothing done about it. And because of that, I don't think that we need them. We don't need a system that is not meant to protect and help us. They say that they're meant to protect and serve. They have not done that for black people. They have not done that for people of color. They have not done that for any marginalized group of people. They have not done that. The people that they really help are white, wealthy people, and they help protect them, and they hardly do that, and so the question is, what do they do that's positive? What presence do they have that's a positive presence? And I haven't seen that yet. And every time I see them in my neighborhood, it's a scary presence. Seeing them is scary for people like me, as they ride in the neighborhood. It's terrifying. When people think of the hood, they think that people are scared of gangs. I'm not scared of gangs. I've had more healthy interactions with gang members than I've ever had with cops. I've had safer interactions with members in actual gangs than I've ever had with a cop. I've never had a good relationship. When I was growing up, I had bad relationships with them. There's never been a day where I'm like, oh yeah, I've needed a cop. I've never called a cop. I've never wanted a cop, and so when we look at, neighborhoods like mine, and you see cops coming every day, but everybody in that neighborhood has a problem calling cops, the question is, why are they here? What are they doing here? No one's calling you because nobody in the hood calls cops. Like most people in the hood, you talk to them, they don't like cops. They don't deal with cops. So where are they coming from? Why are they here? What is their presence help? And their presence is so that they can fill up prisons. And that's what they do. They're here to fill up prisons that make money off of our lives and off of our oppressions and off of the fact that we can't afford to go to the bathroom and find a bathroom at certain places. They don't have bathrooms available for some of us. They don't have, we're carrying bags. They fucking try to arrest us for that. We walk down and we're outside because we can't afford to be inside all the time, And so they go to places where the people are mostly outside so that they can arrest them. To where people are the most, deprived of shit, and then they go and they arrest them and nothing changes. The recidivity rate has continued to stay high. People go back and back, but no one ever gets out. And so it's a chain, where we keep on getting put in jail. You get put in jail, you can't get a job. You can't get a job, you can't get work. You can't get work, you have to end up doing a lot of crimes because you don't have money to take care of yourself, and it's not a moral thing. You don't have money to take care of yourself, you'll do whatever you can, And so the question is, how do we stop it? And so far, police have not showed us that. They have not showed us how to stop it. They just keep on adding to it. If anything, because of police, we have more crime. So how do we stop crime? That's the question. How do we slow down crime? Not how do we continue to have these cops that continue to arrest people? And the way we stop crime is you make people able to preserve themselves. You make people able to get a job. You make people able to get a house. You make people able to feed themselves, to take shits. Do you know how hard it is to take a shit in downtown LA? Do you know how many stores you go to and they're like, oh, we don't even have bathrooms available for you because whatever reason they have. So, where do we shit? If you're homeless, I'm not even homeless. Imagine being homeless and having no place to shit, and then you shit outside and they say, oh, you're going to jail. That doesn't make sense. When does that? That doesn't make sense. You continue to make the things for them. You make it harder for them to get access to things, and then you keep on putting them in jail. What's the answer? What's the solution? The solution is not more jails, because that's what got us here. The solution is not more cops, because that's what got us here. How do we get out? How do we make change?
So for me, it has been different. Like as a light-skinned LatinX person, I don't have to deal with the cops as much as as them, or like any black person or any dark person, Latinx person. So I'm trying to use that privilege that I have to stand up for people and protect them. I know I'm gonna die at some point. Like, I have no reason to live. And so I'm willing to die, you know, for, you know, like black folks and like brown folks, but mostly like black folks, because they're the ones that, you know, have like the short end of the stick. And like just like growing up like in Inglewood and like seeing like my friends like talk about cops when we were like 11, how, you know, like they're constantly being criminalized, you know, because they look like gangsters, but, you know, like it's just like growing up with that, like I understood it but never really like as a personal thing, so I'm just trying to use, you know, like the privileges that I have to, you know, make shit happen.
Lives matter. Black 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 lives matter.